Right, this is my evaluation. This is going to be my analysis of my media product. This is question 1, which is in what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Well, in my music video, there are various different connotations that are considered normal when producing a performance-based video, which is what I wanted to create. The style was basically having a band perform to the camera, which I thought was a very good idea and made it a very simple yet unique video. The normal idea of a performance-based video is that the video is a band playing to the camera, I just said, and the audience basically focuses on this band rather than having some sort of story to it or narrative to it. I felt like it was something different. A lot of videos on the internet these days are all sort of narrative based and sort of tell a story, whereas the style of song that I wanted to use for my video, a lot of the music videos created for this sort of style of songs were very performance based. It's sort of a rock song that I wanted to choose. I wanted to create a music video that's very capturing and interesting for the audience to watch, but it followed the conventions of other similar products, and this is the reason I wanted to use the concept of having a very simple video and simply just have the band playing along to the camera and keep the video as simple as possible. I used a very dark room for my music video. It's a black box studio, so all the walls are very bare, there's barely anything in the background, and this helped keep a lot of the focus on my main artist and keep the audience basically focused on the main aspect of my video, which was the band playing along to the song. To make the video very interesting and eye-catching, I wanted to use a lot of different camera angles and different shots, and I think this is one of the reasons that my music video ended up looking so good in the end. It was using a lot of quick cuts in the music video, and this is a similar style to a lot of music videos I produced, to the same style of songs that I wanted to do. It helped keep the audience interested, and it looks very good as a final product. The most important aspect of my video was easily the performance of the actual actors, in my opinion. I think that this is what makes the video look real and really brings it to life for the audience. If the actors aren't very good in it, it looks fake, it doesn't look very good. Whereas in my video, all of the actors have previous experience actually playing instruments. They've all been in bands before, so they know what it's like to perform on stage. They know how to act around cameras and stuff like that. They have experience playing the instruments, so it all looks very real because they're actually playing the song along to the actual video, so it makes the video look that much better than it would be if, say, I was using actors that weren't actually playing the actual song. In my music video, I wanted to use Andrew Goodwin's theory about the different aspects of music videos, and I wanted to utilise his key points into my music video as much as possible. The 5 concepts that he theorised in relation was the relation of the visuals in the video to the actual song, viewing the song through the beat, which is basically being able to sort of see the sound in the video. The performance of the actors is very important as well, and this idea of the star image, and finally it was about the technical aspects of the video. When looking at the first 2 points, which the relation of the visuals to the song and viewing the actual song through the beat, I felt that it was important to make sure that the audience could really see the song, as it were, and I did this by having a lot of close-ups of instruments and stuff like that, and having a lot of close-ups of the actual main singer to make sure that the audience could both see the song being played on the instrument, things like drums, keeping that in time with the actual video, things like sort of the guitarist strumming to the guitars, and more importantly the main singer actually singing along to the song. I think that really helped with the realism of it and helping the audience see the actual beat of the song. I also wanted to incorporate this idea of the star image and the performance of the actors themselves. I wanted to make my video look as realistic as possible, and I wanted to make my actors all look like they're all part of a band and that they had all known each other for a long time, and this helped a lot by the fact that my actors were real guitarists and real drummers and real singers, so they all knew how to act around different band members and they knew what to do as if they were on stage, and it made my video look very good in the end when they're performing. For my advert and digipack, I wanted to go along with conventions of other common concepts used for this sort of media by using very simple designs in my product, keeping it all as simple as possible, simply just having the focus on one main aspect and having it on the writing and the image of the actual video, of the digipack and the poster. I wanted to create a bright, appealing design that basically stood out as much as possible for both my digipack and my poster, so I used the same style of photos to create a link between them. So the photos that I took were a bright red guitar, and the idea that I wanted to go along with was that I wanted a really contrasting image to the actual background to, again, like my music video, to keep the focus all on the actual main aspect of it. In both of my ancillary products, I used photos that were of a bright red guitar, and they were taken in a forest. So again, the background isn't very appealing, there's not much interesting, although it does have a bit of sort of focus on it. The main focus was on the bright red guitar, and I also used smoke grenades to create a smoke background to it, which I felt was really effective. They were brightly coloured smoke grenades. I also did another photo shoot in the snow, because it snowed a while back, and I felt like this was even better and helped create a really contrasting image with the whole field being white, and then this bright red guitar along with this coloured smoke, so blue, green, red smoke, helped me produce a really, really good looking video. I wanted both my poster and digipack to give off the iconography of the modern rock band, and this, in my opinion, is no better represented by either a picture of the band or using an image of electric guitar, and this is sort of something that symbolises rock. When you see the image of, say, the electric guitar, you'll instantly think of rock bands and things like that. This is why I've used the image of electric guitar on both my digipack and my poster, to try and represent this idea of the modern rock band and keep this idea going throughout all of my ancillary tasks and in my music video, because I use the same guitar in both of them to try and link it through and keep this idea of contrasting images going.